had a chance to come back after 30 years and redesign parts of Titanic for the 30th anniversary. And Sarah and Crystal are here for their first fitting. These are the pier costumes. They're the ladies that are getting on the Titanic and with their gentlemen. And this is the first time we've fit. So I want to show you something really interesting. The ladies look very beautiful, but I'd like Sarah to turn around. And you can see how beautiful things look at a first fitting. All of this is going to be covered by hair and hat, but this is the first time that we've all been together with costumes on. So we're trying to figure out how the balance is. Everything is very precarious. The hats obviously are large, and we try to figure out with Crystal, turn for just a second. We try to figure out how the attachments will be for the clothes we know how to fit. The hats are really up to the ladies, and it's whatever is comfortable for them. The hats are quite heavy. They're balanced pretty well, but Crystal has most of her feathers on. Sarah will have 3.5 feet of feathers on top of her hat, which is going to change the balance a lot with it. But we come back in 3 weeks and we'll do a second fitting with the ladies. This is the first time these clothes have been changed in 30 years. And that's how durable the clothes are in the show. A lot of the stuff that you see is all polyester. All of the hats are, you don't have to, all of the hats are on wire frames, on steel frames that are covered with fabric. They look very delicate, but they're like rocks, and actually they're legal weapons, and the women have to register them before they can wear them. But the stuff is made very, very hard. Things like bows and things have stiffening that you wouldn't believe in them. The stiffening that we've used in this is used in industrial water purifiers, and several generations of showgirls have worn them. These ladies are lucky enough to get brand new clothes, and believe me, they appreciate it when they get them. They take beautiful care of the clothes here. We have an enormous staff of wardrobe, headed by Donna London, and the people take extraordinary care of the clothes. They, all of the dressers, the people are meticulous in their care. And that's really what keeps the clothes in good shape. Frankly, I was 30 years younger. I was 37 when I first designed the show, and I never really liked the clothes for Jubilee, at least for the Titanic. I thought they were kind of Walt Disney-esque. And this time, they look like grown women. They look like adults getting on a ship. They look like young English ladies going to a tea party before in 1912. A lot of research goes into it, but this was a wonderful chance for me to reinvestigate the number and put it together differently. Although it was drawn in 2.5 weeks and constructed in 13, which is kind of a house record, I think. Don Arden was working in Paris years and years ago, and he brought a Parisian cabaret show which features showgirls and gave it really an American flair. And the pacing is American. It's hard to do dress rehearsals and clean the show because the kids move so rapidly that you don't really have a chance to see everybody. It's very, very difficult to make sure that everybody has their clothing on correctly. But his pacing and his choreography and his casting, his choice of music is extraordinary. And the blocking is better than you're ever going to see in the world, or as good as you're going to see in the world on any stage. It's really, really first class. The other thing is the show is really about good music, talent, the good dancing, good singing, and obviously glamour. Did I mention the kids look good in the show?